Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. And today this video will be about what would Disneyland and Knott's Berry Farm be like once the pandemic ends. So the answer to that is we don't know. We don't know if it's going to be the same again, or it could be different this time, or who knows what it's going to really be like once the parks reopen. And yeah, what a interesting time we're living in, and yet it's also a stressful time too because not only people are worried about getting the coronavirus, and then there's people out there who are losing their jobs left and right. Layoffs are just going up pretty bad just because this virus is interrupting our normal life and everything, and and yeah, this is just pretty bad, and of course, and I really hope things will get better soon. And of course, I don't even turn on the news. I just hear from updates from doctors and health officials who know what they're doing, and knowing when will this end and everything, and taking a look at of the percentages of like the cases and everything, and seeing what can they do in order to stop this spreading so much. So who really knows when this will end. And and of course, for that, Disneyland is giving their employees a furlough until at least about by the end of April, I believe, or mid-April, something like that, for their pay. And for Knott's Berry Farm, on the other hand, they're actually not going to reopen once this is officially ends. They're going to reopen by mid-May. So for Disneyland and Universal and everybody else, they're just pretty much going to open whenever it's good to go. So, but Knott's Berry Farm, on the other hand, which I think they did a smart thing because they think that it's not going to end at all this month. Which, who knows if this will be over by the time we reach May. So yeah, it sounds pretty interesting. And of course, Iger had said recently, I think it was yesterday or the other day, he said that he wants to have the park guests get their temperatures taken before entering in the park. And my issue with that is it's not going to really make a difference. And and of course, the only way you got to know if you have the virus if you do a test by, I guess, like doing tests on your mouth or pricking your finger like you do when you take your blood sugar for diabetes. And and yeah, that's the only way you can find out, even if it comes back positive or maybe negative. Who knows? But taking the temperature isn't going to make a difference at all. So I don't think it's ever going to work. And you can still have the virus without having a really high temperature. That's what I was hearing about. So yeah, it's it's pretty bad when you think about this virus that's just spreading and killing some people out there, and it's yeah, and of course we don't know how bad this could get, and even if it comes back in the fall, which they do believe that there could be a second wave in the fall time, but who knows? Maybe it will, or maybe it just dies permanently. So if it dies permanently, then it'll be a it'll be something different, and I think maybe they'll still have the vaccine out by the time this is permanently dead, or what. But all I know is that if there is going to be a second wave, we'll be more prepared, and it's teaching us a lesson to be more prepared for this. So, and of course, I know people are going to look back and knowing that we're never going to go through this again, where we're going to go on a huge lockdown or anything. We're going to be more prepared. So, and that way we don't shut down our economy and have people lose their jobs left and right. And yeah, I also just hope that this is something that we will never go through again, which I do not want to ever go through this again at all. Period. And I also do want to give a big shout out thank you to the doctors and nurses and everybody out there who are fighting this disease of the coronavirus. Thank you for what you guys are doing, taking care of all of our patients who have been infected with this disease. And of course, my thoughts and my prayers are with all the family members who have lost their loved ones due to this virus, which I know they're going through tough times right now, and it's hitting people really hard right now. So, and it's sad to hear and sad to see, and even breaks my heart to hear about that. So, yeah, it's just, yeah. But again, I'm praying for everybody, and I'm hoping that this will end soon, and that way we can try to get back to do our normal things again, and everybody can go back to the parks and have a good time and put this behind us and not even really look back, but just knowing the history of it and everything. So, and again, that we will never go through this ever again by shutting down our economy or anything. So, and putting us in a lockdown. So, there you go. Alrighty, so thank you so much, everybody. I hope you guys enjoy this channel. Stay safe, everybody. Please stay home, and again, follow the CDC guidelines by being 6 feet from each other, and make sure to wash your hands, cover your mouth with your elbow, and of course, even if you're going outside, make sure to wear a mask. Alrighty, so thank you, and have a good one, everybody.